Hi. Thank you so much for joining us, guys, today. My name is Kerri, and I am a librarian at the Thomas Crane Library. And we are here today with my coworker, Eileen. Hi, Eileen.
Hi.
And we're here to talk about one of our streaming services, Kanopy. So Kanopy is one of a number of services that we are offering, and it is a streaming service that provides access to different videos and movies on demand. Eileen, can you tell us a little bit more about Kanopy?
Yeah. So it's a great resource that you can access at thomascranepl.kanopy with a Kanopy.com. That's the website that you would go to. I want to make sure to mention that it's for Quincy residents only. So Quincy residents with a library card, either physical or e-card, can get an account immediately and start streaming right now. Kanopy offers 7 checkouts per month per person. So at the first of the month, you would get another 7 credits, they call it, to stream a video. So it's very easy to do. It's much like Hoopla. If you have a Hoopla account, you basically use your library card number and your PIN, and then you will make an account with an email address and a password that you generate yourself. And at that point, you would be able to take a look at all the wonderful films that are offered. There are world cinema from all over the world, art films that you wouldn't see at a big theater chain when we did have theaters that we went to.
Those were the days.
And there are like classic films in the Criterion collection. There are films from the History Channel network. There are films from A&E network. So there's just tons of documentaries, learning videos about health and language and other sort of crafts and things like that. So thousands of movies out there on Kanopy to enjoy right now. And there's also Kanopy Kids. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Kerri.
I was just going to ask you about that. They have materials on there for children as well?
Absolutely. So if you go to the website and you'll see your name at the top right, and there's a link to it that says go to Kanopy Kids. And if you click that, you'll see all the wonderful videos for children, like Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus, things like that you would recognize, and I'm sure your children would recognize too. So it's really something for everyone, every age, every interest. And if you're a big cinema fan, this is definitely something you want to get involved with. So
has there been anything on there recently that you've watched that you've liked?
Yeah, I watched Lady Bird again. I watched it when it came out a couple of years ago, and it's a really cool little film. I think Laurie Metcalf maybe was nominated for an award as the mother of the teen whose movie it's about. It's about her being in Catholic school and struggling to grow up and leave the nest. Something that probably a lot of us can relate to. But it was a huge film a couple of years ago that was very popular. So that's on there. And I've also recently kind of got back into my black and white film watching. I watched Ball of Fire recently, which is Barbara Stanwyck, Dana Andrews, and Gary Cooper. Hilarious kind of retelling of the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs with like a gangster, tinge from the 30s. Very amusing, really great romance retelling. So have you seen anything lately that you're enjoying?
Yeah, I actually love that they have a lot of the classic films on Kanopy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big classic film buff. One of the ones that I watched most recently was Guys and Dolls, which is a Frank Sinatra film set in the 50s Chicago, and that sort of like underground club with mafia undertones running through and all sorts of illicit and illegal things happening. But it's also a musical, so it's actually pretty lighthearted and funny, and there's some classic music in there. Luck Be a Lady Tonight, and so there's just a ton of really sort of things that I love about nostalgic movies in that film. And I also just recently watched 8th Grade on there again. And fun fact about 8th Grade is it was actually filmed in the middle school that I went to back in New York when I was in 8th grade. So watching the film, a lot of it was, oh, I remember that.
Oh,
I put him in there. And, oh yeah. So, but it was a really good watch. It's sort of a retelling of or the telling of this young girl's journey on her 8th grade year of middle school as she's about to enter into high school, and all of the awkwardness that girls at that age sort of go through.
yeah.
Cringeworthy stuff in particular. So definitely anybody who's had an awkward phase in their life would really sort of resonate with this movie on a lot of levels. But yeah, so that was one that I just watched recently as well. So but
yeah,
thank you.
There's I just also wanted to mention
Oh yeah, sure.
There are a few different ways that you can watch Kanopy. You can watch it on your computer or your tablet or your phone. There's an app, a free app that you can use. And also you can watch it on your Amazon Fire devices and your smart TV sticks. But you can access it from your smart TVs as well. So that's pretty handy.
Oh, that's very good to know.
Yeah, definitely. So you can watch it on the big screen too. So that's
you have a lot of options. You're not just restricted to your phone or tablet.
Exactly. And it's very easy too. It's kind of like the same icons that you would see on a DVD player, that you just click the play button, that arrow, and then you can hit pause. It's very intuitive, very simple. And it's just some streaming videos that you can pretty much access immediately. So I really encourage everyone, all Quincy residents should definitely check this out. It's something that you really pass the time when you're at home.
All right. So, well, thank you so much for joining me today to talk about Kanopy.
Right, you're welcome.
And if anybody at home has any questions about Kanopy, you can always find more information on our website, which is thomascranelibrary.org. You can give us a call at 617-376-1300 extension 3, or you can find out information on any of our social media pages. We have a YouTube channel, Instagram, and Facebook. So plenty of ways for you guys to get in contact with us. And thank you again for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks,
Eileen.
Bye.